Hi, I'm Laura Hine, and I'm a candidate for Pinellas County School Board District 1. And today I'm happy to be talking with Miss Amy Kohnle, who is the first teacher that I really got to know at North Shore Elementary, and she was also my son's kindergarten teacher. So thank you for joining me, Miss Kohnle. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, again, I'm Amy Kohnle. I teach kindergarten at North Shore. This is going on my 7th year teaching kindergarten. I started at North Shore in 2009, working with the 4th and the 5th graders in the emotional behavioral class. So I did that for 4 years before going into gen ed and working with the little ones.
Yeah. So what I've seen your love for teaching comes through in you every day, and it's just wonderful to be around you. And so I could ask what you love about it. I'm also curious about what some of the challenges you face are as a teacher.
Well, there's a lot. You have to play a lot of hats or wear a lot of hats. So that can get challenging. Every child is different and they learn at different levels and at different speeds. So just trying to get that differentiation in every lesson throughout the whole day can get challenging at times. A lot of it has to do with District 2, what they expect of us. So that's probably the biggest challenge. The students alone, for the most part, I think they're easy to get along with. You just have to find what makes them want to learn and what their interests are, and just kind of help incorporate that into the classroom.
So one of my core beliefs I've developed over the last 5 years being at the school is that thriving teachers equal thriving classrooms. If our teachers' lights are shining, then their kids' lights are going to be shining. So what are some of those things you think could be changed to help with that, to help teachers thrive more?
I've always said this from pretty much day one, maybe after my first year of teaching. If they would just really let go of time restraints and just let us do what we were born to do, what we came to be a teacher for, what the reasons we became a teacher. You can only teach, reading from this time to this time, and math has to be this time to this time every day. I love incorporating projects into my classroom where they're ongoing. And a lot of times you can't stop a project and say, okay, reading's done. We need to stop. And, and the next day, who's to say I'm still on that reading part? I may now be in the math part of my project. Right. So when we walk in the morning, I want to start where it's fresh in their minds. So the time restraints, I wish they will loosen. Like, I understand we have to have reading for a certain amount of minutes, and math we have to have for a certain amount of minutes. So, let us do it however we feel fit. As long as we're hitting those standards and we're hitting those, the time allocations, then that would be one of my biggest things that I would love to see get rid of.
I think, teacher autonomy or educator as ideator, whatever we want to call it. I think yes, there have to be standards. Okay, so we know that these are the standards to meet. Now let me, as a professional who chooses to do this, figure out how to get there. And yes, we have to have a check-in. We have to have some kind of measure. Our primary measure at this point is this one test. But let us do it. Let us thrive. Let us have ideas. Let us figure out the day. Where our
Let
students
us decide how I'm going to get them there.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. Um, so this virtual learning experience sort of came abruptly upon all of us. And I have to say, I think the county and the teachers responded nimbly and quickly. Is it perfect? No. And is it different for every family? Yes. And, you know, all the things. So I'm just wondering for you, you know, what's been your biggest challenge, and have there been any positives from the experience?
I would say probably one of the biggest challenges that a lot of teachers are going to say or can relate to is not just we can't see the children. So just not being able to see them every day. You know, when I do a live lesson, I'm just staring at a screen with their little initials in it, or maybe a picture that maybe their parents uploaded. That's always nice to at least have their little face there, but just not being
I didn't know
able,
we could do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, I don't know how, but I do have a few little ones that have like just one of their pictures at home, you know, so that's nice. But it's a challenge trying to do a lesson and not being able to see them or see what they're doing, so that I know where I need to guide instruction or where I need to help them with. So that's a challenge. Like you said, is the platform perfect? No. Just like technology, and everybody is on it at the same time. So there's going to be glitches. There's going to be times where, you know, the internet goes out and you have to, you know, reconnect. But I mean, I try to take every experience and every challenge. It's just going to make me become a better educator. So I don't necessarily see it so much as a challenge in a negative way. A positive, I definitely have upgraded a lot of my technology knowledge. So I'm learning a lot that could help me too in the classroom once, you know, we get back into the classroom and, you know, education goes back to normal. So that I'm excited about.
I think it's giving people also, though, a great appreciation for the analog experience, right? For the non-digital. There are days I beg for worksheets, and so that they can just, I'd rather them just do some worksheets than touch or click or.
Yeah.
You know.
And I definitely try to make it, you know, less stressful for the kids and for the parents, because I know the parents have a lot on their plate right now. You know, they have their own work schedule, and, you know, they have other children at home, you know, little ones that can play a factor. You know, toddlers can take up a lot of time.
You know that.
So I don't want it to be overwhelming. You know, I want everybody to have an enjoyable, fun time. So I have gotten a lot of positive feedback on that. So that's good. Just trying to really record myself as much as I can and try to make it, you know, just like we were in the classroom. So to kind of help with it.
Right. What do you look forward most when we can be back in the classroom?
Hugs.
Hugs. Yeah.
I miss all my hugs.
I bet you do. And yes, I know they miss them too. Well, thank you for talking with me. I really appreciate it. And I value you as a teacher, and I value the time we've had together over the years. So
thank you. I value you as a parent. You guys have been amazing. So I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you for real sometime soon.
I hope so too.
Bye, Ms. Kohnle.
Bye. Have
Thank you.
a good one.